Hey everybody, welcome to my Suburban Oasis. I'm here and I'm just doing some repotting today because it's still incredibly snowy outside and there's not much to do out there. So I went around my house and looked for some plants that could use some freshening up. And so I've got myself a nice little pile of pots and plants and I'm going to put them together and make them look nice. So my first project here is just I have some succulents that are doing okay, but some of them are growing out of their pots, and I think that they look nice together. I recently had a plant in this pot that I moved out of it, and so now I think if I can plant up a grouping that will look nice together. As I'm looking at this, I'm actually thinking that I want to put these three succulents on this side, and then my two hen and chicks plants over here. Okay, so now I've got all three of those tucked in over there, which I think looks nice. And then I'm going to put these two over here on this side. So I'll try and turn it this way and see if I can pot it up in a way that you can watch. So you can see with this one, I like to keep them fairly dry. I'm going to take these little sedums off. They're from outside, and I had planted these hen and chicks outside, and so these grew right into it. There'll probably be some that are still in there, but they're so overgrown right now. That they don't look very good. All right, so we are down to it, and look at that. Look how cool. As it grows, it's actually creating itself a little stem. Love that one. I love the colors on it. And hopefully this doesn't disturb it so much that it doesn't flower, because it is putting on a little flower bud that I can see. I'm just cleaning off the dried old leaves from underneath and getting some of the old soil off of the roots here. Starting to look really cute. All right. Now, one of the other plants that I want to repot is this one, which is also a succulent. This is a peperomia, and I believe it's a pixie rojo maybe. But you can see it's gotten a bit leggy. So what I want to do is clip some of these off, and I actually want to put some of them in here. So they'll kind of trail over the edge. And then I'm going to repot this one. And I think I'm going to put it into this terracotta pot. The reason I use this spoon is because it's really important to get the roots out. Okay, interesting. I think this pot is actually a good size for this plant. I wonder if there's something around it that was keeping it from growing, because the roots really are very small still. So I think I'm just going to cut them back. These have very, very small roots. It appears I've been also overwatering this. It's one of my downfalls in the winter time. I just keep watering even though I know they're not growing as much. And again, when you have a pot that's ceramic, it's not as good. So I think what I'm going to do is, because it has such small roots, is I'm going to put it into this pot here, which is terracotta. And then after I get it in, then I'm going to clip it. No, I don't like that one. I feel like it's too long. I'm going to do this one after all. Well, since I've overwatered this, I'm probably just going to let it sit in this nice soil before I water it again. And I think I'm going to not stress it out too much by taking cuttings until after it's settled into its new home here a little bit more. Okay, sorry about the crazy light, you guys, but the light that I had working was running out of batteries. So here we are. All right, so now we have this one nice and finished, which I think looks super cute. And this one also is done for now. And this one simply needs some new soil. Peperomia Silver Ripple, and they are quite easy to grow. Just taking off some of the leggier outer leaves here. Looks like there's 2 plants in here, so I think I'm going to separate them and give their roots a little bit more room to breathe. There might actually be more than 2 in here, but I think I'm going to repot them up as 2 separate plants. Yeah, this is 3 plants right here. When repotting, you want to fill your pot about 1/3 full before you set your plants down in there. It looks pretty good. It looks a little bit sparse, but that's just because I'm separating it out. Put that one back in. It does have some decent new growth in the middle of both of those, so I think it will be happier. I think it might need a little bit more sunlight than where I have it in its room, so I'm going to try to change that up as well. Let's see if that makes a difference in its growth. Because maybe it's just trying to reach for more light. Okay, that one looks pretty cute too. Now I have one right here that is in this pot, and he was not doing well at all. So I'm going to pull him out, and I'm going to put him in a tiny pot. This one is a Peperomia Frost, and when I'm done, I'm going to bring this over so you can see it closer. It is so pretty. It has little, it's almost like got sparkles in its leaves. Clearly I was not being a good plant mom to it, and so now it is just an itty bitty teeny tiny plant trying to survive. We can make it better. Okay, so hopefully you can see the sparkles in the leaves. That's so cute. Get this stuff cleaned up, and then I'll show you what the plants look like as a close-up. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video where I got some plants freshly potted. I'm sure they're going to be much happier now. I hope you learned a little something and enjoyed your time. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell to get notified anytime a new video comes out. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.